Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Amir Abdul Razak. Together with my team, we'll present about our academic writing title, Data Center Security Threats, Challenges and Solutions. Let's jump to the introduction. A data center is a central platform for hosting commercial information assets. As cloud technology has grown in popularity, business has moved in increasing proportion of their infrastructure to the public or private cloud environments. Hybrid data centers combine both physical and cloud infrastructures to improve efficiency and reduce costs, developing a variety of security alternatives and focusing important assessment methods are necessary for successfully providing data center security plan. Data centers supportive infrastructure security threats. Data centers are seen as essential components of the infrastructure that keeps society functioning. Disruption could cost various organizations significantly in terms of money or operational capabilities. Attacks on supported assets may be a legitimate strategy for attackers to achieve their objective because failure of support infrastructure can effectively result in operational problems. Anomaly detection system in secure cloud computing environment. Cloud computing is providing on-demand computing resources all from application to data centers over internet-based payment. Data center characteristic is a set of components, namely tier, which is an attribute of what it can offer to the customer. Necessary aspect of data center design is using a multi-level approach. This improves scalability, performance, flexibility, resiliency, and maintenance. The absence of known vulnerabilities is also important standard for selecting the best data centers. Data center risk management implementing software as a service SaaS, where is the one of the internet service model cloud computing is the most frequently used in the organizations. SaaS is a new information technology that provides services dynamically to the users via the internet. The Tradeway Commission's
Hi, my name is Muhammad Gaddafi Beruslan. I will present about the issue and the problem for this academic writing. Data center are essential to the operation of any organization, and hackers often target them. Even while corporate data centers are increasingly being moved online, cyber criminal and malevolent hackers still find this facility to be particularly alluring targets. One of the most destructive type of cybercrime is ransomware. It is not a desirable situation to find oneself in to have one personal information or business secrets encrypted and held to ransom. In this article, malware known as ransomware is used to extort money from its victim by blocking or preventing access to their system data. Encryptor and screen lock are the two forms of ransomware that are most common. It, as its name suggests, encryptor encrypt data on the system, rendering the information worthless without the decryption key by claiming that the system is encrypted. Screen lockers just limit access to the system with a lock screen. On a lock screen, common to both encryptor and screen lockers, victims are often advised to buy a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin in order to pay the ransom. Customer may try to decrypt data after receiving the description key and paying the ransom. There is no certainty that the encryption will be broken after paying the ransom. According to the several sources, the victim sometimes never get the keys. Even after the ransom is paid and the data is freed, some assaults continue to infect the computer system with malware. Since companies are most likely to pay the ransom to regain access to the system and continue normal operation that are individual, encrypting ransomware has shifted its focus for primarily targeting personal computer to increasing targeting corporate users. Malware, malicious email are often the first step in an enterprise ransomware infestation or virus. A user who is not paying attention upon open a malicious attachment or click on compromised URL. A ransomware agent is installed and start encrypting data on the victim PC and associate file shared at the moment. The ransomware then show a message on the infected device after encrypting the data. The latter provide information on what happened and how to reimburse the assailant. The ransomware assures the victim that will get the code to unlock their data if they pay. Security experts advise keeping system patched to protect data center against ransomware, utilizing analytics to identify strange activity on the server or network, and while listing to the limit the processes and the programs that are permitted to execute on the server.
I will continue present about suggestion and discussion. Okay, for suggestion on this article, first author has suggest um, taking into account the relevant process of determination scope, asset risk identification, impact analysis, probability analysis, and risk computation. Second, organization responsible for managing how information is regulated, used, and protected by supplier and consumer expectation without compromising the current information management process. Next, control need to be implemented to ensure action done can overcome risk and achieve organizational objective. Next, security awareness training might push the boundaries in terms of various threat categories. Okay, lastly, organization should evaluate the risk depending on the risk framework and decide which risks are most. Okay, for the discussion on this article, uh, because the majority of data center interruption and incident are caused by various form of accident, mistake, or natural factor. Allocating more attention to preventing those rather than an intentional individual intruder is a sensible decision. Enhance resilience against unexpected vulnerabilities by increased data center support, infrastructure redundancy, dependability, and recovery capabilities or method for completing operation can be considered as contributing to infrastructure security against specific form of med threat. Okay.
Data centers are clearly now a crucial component of enterprise business solution. Given the numerous dangers and weaknesses in the data center, hackers and attackers are constantly looking for a means to access the infrastructure. To reduce the risks, data center service providers have developed a number of strategies and solutions. Data centers are moving toward complete virtualization of their infrastructure, including server, storage, and network, as security has improved. The full automation of data center through software is being considered by service provider who will abstract and configure the underlying technology into a service that can be delivered. It is realistic to assume that software-defined data center will play a major role in virtualization and cloud computing in the future. Okay, and these are our reference.